welcome to my channel. My name is Siwo for those of you who don't know me. If you are new here, welcome to the family, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by one more time. So today, I have my one and only sister in Locs, Spare.
Hi.
So we've been locked for she's been locked for 1 year, 4 months. I've been locked for 2 years, 2 months, and we've been on this Loc journey, walking hand in hand ever since she got locked.
Yeah.
She was my frame of reference, I was her frame of reference. And today we're gonna have a Loc conversation. So this is the very first episode of our Loc conversations. Yeah. Without wasting your time, let's get to it.
Alright.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
You prepped me well.
Wow. Okay.
For these YouTube streets.
Okay. Without wasting your time, let's get to it. So since we've established that you've been locked for 1 year, 4 months.
Yeah.
Did you always like Locs?
Yes and no.
Okay.
No, because of the stereotype that surrounded Locs, and because I just didn't think I'll be patient enough
to draw them, because that awkward phase.
But the chompolozis, guys, are on my hair to be a style, you know.
And I think everyone that wants to start Locs just hates that phase. And
they
end up
but it passes. Yeah, and it passes
fast. Without you noticing that you actually went through the phase.
And yes, because I'm a lover of natural hair. Prior to Locs, I had my afro. Do you know it?
And it was very beautiful, if I say so myself.
So I love a natural hair. I had an afro for the longest time, because when I'd relax, my hair would be all straight, and
then when you wake up the next time,
my hair would just give in. So
okay.
You?
Have I always liked Locs?
Yeah.
I've always loved Locs, but at a distance.
Yeah.
It was that thing that whenever I wanted them, I wouldn't be able to have them, because I always found a reason not to have them. Because if I remember properly, my love for Locs started in high school, right? And now I had an excuse that I'm a school child, I can't have Locs.
Yeah.
And back then, people were not gelling in with this thing of having Locs or wearing your hair as it is.
Yeah.
And then when I was in varsity, my love for Locs was still there, but I was still not as comfortable. I had an excuse that, oh no, when I'm graduating, my Locs would still be short. Exactly. Little did I know that is how cool I, without even having to notice that I went through the awkward phase. And then fast forward to when I eventually got my Locs, and then I was like, yes, and I'm tired, I'm getting my Locs. So yes, I've always loved Locs.
Yeah.
Even though I love them at a distance, and finally I brought them closer to home.
Yeah. Okay. What inspired you to start your Loc journey?
What inspired me to start my Loc journey? So for me, when I started my Loc journey, it was just another hairstyle.
Okay.
It was just a change of hairstyle.
Okay.
Because prior to me having Locs, I've had relaxed hair. I've had relaxed natural and afro. I've lived with short hair, so I'd always alternate between cutting my hair and having my hair as they are. And then at some point I was just like, you know what, I've always loved Locs, and you know what, I need to jump on this train and stop making excuses. And then that's when I started my Loc journey. It was just another hairstyle for me. That's what inspired me. I didn't really have a frame of reference or someone that I looked up to, that, oh, if I were to have Locs like Man's Locs and all that, even though I'd still see people with Locs, and I'd still like, okay, you talking to me, I want to have Locs. So that's what inspired me to have Locs, just another hairstyle. What inspired you to have your Locs?
I think the first frame of reference, I was like, apart from me just loving them from a distance, like you said, there was a time when I had braids, and I was also in high school, and my mom, they were like box size. I had tied them up, I took a picture, and then I showed my mom. And then my mom was like, you look like someone I know with dreads, and she's pretty and all of that. And I was like, who? And she told me it was Gary Ranzeli. She's married now, Pastor Gary.
We'll post her picture somewhere, guys.
And she had the most beautiful Locs, and I used to be, still am, supporter of Miss SA, Miss S18, and Zizo.
Oh, yeah.
And because that was something I used to want to aspire to be, I was like really inspired by that. And then end of high school, my friend Tina Bako, because I can't say her other name, she got locks, and now they're like beautiful. They're like
long, proper
they're
locks.
long. She doesn't want to
They're the locks
share.
that we all want.
Yes, and she doesn't want to share. She keeps saying I must be patient. She inspired me, and my sisters have also like been on and off the Loc journey. This is my third attempt.
Oh,
Right.
that was the last one, because after this one you're not cutting you're not allowing that.
You're not allowing that. So her being at home and I'm like loving her growth, I was like, okay. And she's like, if you don't know what to do with your hair, then cut it because your hair is pretty. I just get locks. And I was still like contemplating, and then you came along.
Another fact
that
the universe was
I
talking
was
to
like,
you.
maybe I should give it a go. And it's so inspiring when you actually, because you need to be patient on the Loc journey.
True.
And seeing my sisters, and it's like, okay, it's actually not as bad. Then Chompolozis are like, I guess like 3-4 months, and then you actually like start to see real growth.
Yeah.
So those were some of the factors that inspired me. Others I will not mention, but yeah, along the way I was just like, it's like people have been like, it's your destiny.
You were called for this.
It was a calling.
Because at the end of the day, they tend to form like, they gel within your lifestyle, because that's what I noticed now when I started with my locks, in as much as I used to hide them, right?
Yeah.
And then I started wearing them out more often, and people would be like, yo, your hair's nice. Yo,
Yeah.
did you always have locks? And I'm like, child, if you only knew this was a trial and error.
I just have people started calling you a jar lady?
Go to the shop, you'll find some, hey, my sister, jar lady, hey.
Yeah.
And the things they say, and you're like, just because I have locks now, I have to be a jar lady. And you know what? You just have to smile and say hi, and then
Stereotypes. But
I guess, it's part of having locks. It's what comes with the territory, I think.
Yeah.
So, how has your transition been? Because as you mentioned that prior to having locks, you had an afro. So having to move from an afro to now locked natural hair, how has it been?
It's been fun, but also lazy. I started my locks just before lockdown. Like last day of Feb, got my locks. 4 months.
15 days after
lockdown. I was like, okay. And me, I was there with my natural hair, avocados. The oils and all of that.
Fenugreek seeds and all those
yes, all those mixtures. And then I was like, okay, what do we do now? Because I also didn't want to like manipulate and undo and do stuff that I guess my loctician didn't want me to do. To my hair.
Plus also your hair was like very fresh. It was your first twist or what? Yeah.
So it was lazy on that aspect. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to let it be. Just wash it and let it be, and the cool part about it was that there was no pressure for me to look some sort of way, because
they said don't
go anywhere. so
you could get away with looking scruffy in your hair.
That took the pressure off. And the fun part is just watching the growth and the expectations that I had, because I had mine crocheted actually.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh, my afro is this yay long, so my locks should be here. And then they're like, there.
Literally, and you're like, what did you do to my hair? But I had your hair before this, so what's this?
Yeah, but that's been fun. That's been fun.
Okay,
and
that's nice.
I'm gonna learn. We're gonna keep learning. We'll try stuff.
Yeah, it's actually a journey, because you learn and unlearn. That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Because what you started doing with your locks when you started, I'm sure now you've like cut down on some products and you're like, I don't really need to use this one as much anymore.
True. I've actually become quite a minimalist. Like,
I
am a minimalist, but having locks, like,
it just takes
like, I go. Just
even with the products you use, you just like, as in, I'm gonna
down.
keep them more water based and
yeah.
Because
we're like, humans are like plants.
Gotta keep watering them. That's a topic for another day, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, when I have you back, we're gonna be talking about that. So my transitioning journey, right?
Yeah.
Like I mentioned before, that I had my locks just as a form of another hairstyle. So fortunately for me, I had a full year before lockdown. So I had a full year of a loctician attending to my hair
and
learning from them, seeing how they take care of my hair, how they wash my hair and all that. So the first year of my Loc journey was not so bad because I had someone to assist me. So
I thought you were actually having house calls, and I'll see you in the Teams meeting. I was like,
why is this one looking? Oh, girl, there was no house calls, no nothing. I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
So the first year of my Loc journey was not as bad because I had a loctician with me, someone that I could go to after 3 weeks and say, okay, my hair is like this. What must I do? Okay, your hair needs a wash. They're gonna wash my hair for me. They're gonna style my hair for me. It wasn't as bad. Now lockdown hits, and then you have to take care of your own hair. And then, in as much as lockdown was a bad thing, at some point I'm grateful for it because a lot happened between me and my hair during that process. What was just another hairstyle became a lifestyle for me. Because if you notice, after lockdown, not that lockdown is over, but after lockdown, when we started going back to the office, when we started going back to the office, that's when I wore more. Way more than before I used to. And even when I used to wear them before, I'd still have them tied in a style or styled. I'd twist them and then style them. But for now, I wear them as they are. I don't feel, or I don't need a reason to manipulate them as much. So my journey has been a learning and unlearning one. A lot of learning actually.
Okay, is it my turn to ask? Okay, and you look so pretty. It's like I'm listening and I'm like mesmerized and I'm like, okay, focus.
Thank you.
What has your experience been with Locs in the corporate space?
Oh, in the corporate space.
In the corporate space.
I'll answer. So basically, in the corporate space. So guys, what happened was, when I got my Locs, majority of the time I'd hide behind wigs because of the stereotypes that I grew up being exposed to, or what I'd read on the internet, socials and whatnot, how corporate spaces frown upon natural hair.
And then we self-impose them on us, and it hasn't even happened.
Exactly. So that's what happened for me. Majority of my hair, my Loc journey, I used to hide behind wigs. Because I remember, during the first year of my Loc journey, I was working at this other company before I met you. I was working at this other company, and that's where I started my Locs. So I'd only wear my Locs out in a style the first 2 weeks. After the first 2 weeks, then when they started to show that, when you have Snoopy like straight back, fresh those first 2 weeks.
This part gives in first.
So when they started being their normal selves, then I'd wear a wig just to hide it. And I didn't receive any bad treatment or ill treatment because of that. And I not that I gave people an opportunity to.
It's self-imposed, like you're saying.
True. We tend to be defensive even before we experience it. So that's what happened with me. But when life happened, I decided, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna wear my hair out. Child, it's been a very good treatment. I'm not gonna lie. To an extent that people would even walk past and reverse back and say, "Oh, nice hair," and you'll be shocked that, did you just say nice hair and I'm in a corporate space and what's happening? So it hasn't been bad. I think we're doing pretty well with debunking the stereotype in corporate places when it comes to natural hair. How has it been for you?
It's been okay for me. I haven't experienced any of the negativity that
we grew up
with. And I think it's just because also there's just more acceptance, and people also are more liberated in being their true self, authentic self, and I guess that's what matters more than how your hair is like, even though it doesn't matter how you present yourself. And I've been enjoying it, and you also learn a lot of patience on this journey. And I guess when you're seeing people and they see your journey, they also see it, this is something
they get inspired,
can be done.
And also, like you mentioned earlier on, I think how you wear your hair determines how people react to it.
Yeah.
Because if you confidently wear your locks, they don't really have much to say because you've worn your hair with confidence. You've made sure that they are part of the space that you are going into. So they have no reason to have funny treatment towards you because why are you having funny treatment towards me? I did accommodate the space that I'm coming to. I am wearing my hair confidently and I am doing what's required of me. So what more do you want? You know? So I think we're doing well with the corporate space.
Yeah.
And transitioning from the stereotypes back then to how we look at natural hair in general now.
And not overthinking it. And what I like, because at this age, you need to be patient on this journey. Also with the hair industry, how you have the Mali hairpiece, and also you also have lame and my dreads, faux locks.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll like do a style and then I can also still incorporate it so that you don't have a crisis of enjompolosis. Style it and just attach the faux locks at the end.
I think that's the nice thing about having locks. They're so versatile. Like, yo, guys, they are versatile. Hey, one day you wake up, you feel like having short hair. I'm gonna wear short hair like this. I feel like braiding them. I'm gonna braid them and have Benny and Betty. I feel like putting an extension. I'm gonna put an extension and have long braids. That's the nice thing, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I think this is our last question, is it?
Yes, it is. Do you have anything you want to say to someone who wants to start their loc journey?
I'll just say jump in, guys. Hey,
don't be like us.
Yeah, because one thing about us, we found reasons not to do our hair. We're always on some. Okay, maybe
give it a try.
Yeah, just give it a try. At least when you tried, like, Auntie, this is your third trial round.
This is what, but for me, it was the method. I knew what, like, also like I think it's like we had to a salon and saying I want this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, like. Yeah, be sure about it. Be sure about it and the technique. Ask around. I've referred people to my locticians because I think they do a good job.
They actually do a good job. Because remember when I first saw your locks, I was like, oh, nice. And I think I'll just speak from seeing your hair.
Yeah.
I think they treat your hair differently every time you go to them because they see the needs that your hair needed at that particular time.
Yeah.
So
and I think they also like know people's hair.
Yeah.
Because what works for you the same way that they do mine. And that's why I undid my locks there, and I just felt like, okay, just because you twist everybody with a comb,
it doesn't mean you need to twist me with a comb as well.
Or I say I want dreads, and you're like, when you do them with the wool, now you want to do my dreads with wool.
Yeah, well, so basically, what we are saying is just jump in.
Yeah,
what works for her won't work for me. Yeah. You need to understand that and just embrace the process.
Yeah, and that you may start your locks and they won't look like our locks don't look the same, but they are
pretty and they actually suit us. Hey,
they
suit us. So that's what we are saying, guys. And as Per mentioned earlier on, that you need to be patient. Patience, because one thing about locks, they will dribble you. You'll get them right this month. Next month says Teteni language.
But but I think it's when you're doing the most to them.
Because like, they require minimum treatment.
Rest. Just rest.
Yeah, they don't want you to over manipulate them.
Yeah.
So
I can't even manipulate them because I don't know how to style yet. The day I learn,
it's gonna be game over for us.
The day I learn. But I think I'll continue learning more from you.
Yeah, we'll learn from each other.
Yeah,
because I learned the rose water treatment from you. So we'll continue.
We have so much to share with you guys.
That's for another video.
So much
we'll have a video where we discuss some things we use on our locks.
Yeah, and challenges.
Yeah, challenges. Oh, they're gonna see more of you on my channel, and you know what? We don't have a problem with that as long as you guys are just subscribing. And liking those videos and sharing them and commenting down below
and being the notification gang. I mean, it makes sense. If we're sharing
so much, we're dropping gems,
life changing advice.
So yeah, also hitting the notification bell helps you to not miss any video. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Share this video with your sisters-in-laws and show some love to Spay, guys.
And watch Siwa's other videos. I think they're really great. It's a package. It's when she mentioned about it's a lifestyle. You'll just check out her other videos. You'll see.
They're very nice, and we're just promoting holistic wellness.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.